The Pucks take possession to get this one underway. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Directed over to Martin. Loses possession after taking a spill onto the ice. He got all of that hit on the play.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
What a great read, breaking up the pass. Picked up along the boards by Baker. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. And that's deflected. And he takes the dish. Maas got it along the wing. Puts it on net from the point. Stick save, just got a piece of it with that one.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react.
Scores! And they're on the board quickly in this one.
That's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent, and when you're aggressive and you're urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in. We're going to talk about the goal, but how about getting to those tight spots in and around the paint, and then the ability to finish with a quick wrister? That's a great goal.
Winnipeg's got the game's first goal here in the first, and perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Oh, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did. They were like a wave of momentum, and they capitalized on their opportunity.
Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Moves it in front. Takes a shot. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Powers works the puck in his own zone. Makes his presence known on the ice. Bones carries the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed. Bones has the puck against the half wall. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Powers. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck to Martin. Sends it out in front. Scores!
That puck is on and off the stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that.
Toronto's quickly erased that one-goal deficit here in the first.
Yeah, they found a way to have that counter punch to get on the board as well here, James. And that can be tough to do when you don't get the start you wanted. You know, you're all pumped up in the dressing room, and you come out, you just don't have it. You got to chip away at it. That's what they've done throughout the period, and they wind up getting a goal.
The Pucks have it from their own end. Grabbed along the boards by Marks. Slater's lugging the puck. Quick pass over to Powers. Into the attacking end. And that's offside, stopping the play. More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Sends it in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. And he takes the feed. Works it across to Marks. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Gains the zone from the right. From the point, looks to make something happen. Here's a pass down low. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Baker. Oh, just a textbook hit. Moves it quickly over to Powers. Picks off the pass. Picked up along the wall by Bones. Here they come on the attack. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Wow, she may have just prevented a goal.
Well, that's a huge block, taking away a grade A scoring chance, but you have to have courage and a willingness to get in front of it.
Moves the puck across to Baker. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Marks. Big play inside the defensive zone. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
First period nearly in the books here. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. Toronto gained possession along the boards. And the puck departs the zone.
Boots made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Toronto's got to find some rhythm in this game, James. From an offensive standpoint, they haven't generated a lot, and if they want to break the tie, they've got to start putting shots to net.
Bones will play to the corner. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Powers. Fires it on net. Oh, he kicked it out with the pad off that deflection. A little back and forth. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Gets the puck over to Martin. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
And that pass is intercepted. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. He says, let's get physical on that play. Bono's taking it from his own end. He got all of that one. Oh, thunderclap, and knocks him off the puck. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Puck sent over to Powers. Shot! Winnipeg's got the puck along the boards. He looks deep to Ma. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Oh, big hit on the play, and look at this. He's on his own bench.
Oh, he's not going to live this one down for a while, James. You know that he's going to get roused for a bit because this is the last of his teammates.
I think he's okay against a slightly bruised ego. Takes a shot. Big time stop. Puck scooped up by Bones. Quick feed to Mom. Toronto's got it in the neutral zone. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Shakes himself free. Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
Toronto's been outplayed here tonight, but yet they lead in the most important statistic of all, the scoreboard here, Cheryl.
That's the one that dictates, doesn't it? They don't ask how, James. They just ask if you want, and that's exactly what's happening right here as they get the go-ahead goal. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of runway left, and they got to pick it up because they have not had the puck. They want to stay in this game. They got to start contributing more.
Taken along the wall by Bones. Back to the blue line. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Dished on over to Becker. Winnipeg's got the puck. She takes the feed. The puck's moved to the offensive zone. Passes out front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Moves it to Martin. Turned aside with a glove by Price. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Snowflakes are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Breakaway! She hit the post! Oh, it was right there for her!
Oh, that's a real tough miss as she saw the opening, and it just goes off the bar and out, James. A quarter of an inch, and that puck's going in the net.
Shakes off the coverage. Stopped by the goaltender.
Price with an impressive highlight reel save, James, and this is exactly what his team needed. You're under siege, you're under attack. You need a timely save to settle you in and find a way to get going north.
Sends it down low. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Powers. And he takes the pass. Slides it on over to Bones. And he sidesteps the check there. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Denied by the goaltender. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. Back with more in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. And this one's underway here in the third. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods. Welcome back to the EASHL. Well, the challenge has been laid, and it's been accepted. Time to find out who gets chirping rights in this one. Opening face-off just moments away. The Pucks win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Good use of the body on the play. Toronto scattered against the boards. Coughs up possession of the puck. Hammers him in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Winnipeg's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting at the top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Snowflakes are getting called for boarding on the play.
Coaches are always telling you to finish your check, but that time just a little too over-aggressive and a lot of pressure along the wall.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Ma's going to play it near the point. Quick feed down low. From the boards, he takes that pass. Quick pass to Lee. And he's able to handle that one. Toronto's looking to break out. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Marks. Along the half wall with the puck. Moves it quickly over to Bowes. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Slides it diagonally to Lee. Some great thievery in the open ice. Puts it in deep. Slides it over with pace to Ma. Winnipeg's power play comes up empty-handed. We're back to even strength on the ice.
Well, there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
From center, they get into the attacking area. And the puck dies with a trapper save. Here's a short pass to Bowes. Winnipeg's got it along the wall. Slides the puck down low. Quick feed to Bowes. How did he stop that one? Puck picked up by Bowes. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. And he'll come out to play it behind the cage. The Pucks will play it in their own end. He got all of that one. Moves it to Powers. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. Slides it over to Lee. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Pass in front, and that chance is blocked. Martin's got it in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Baker. Lets it go. Oh, he denies it with a fantastic stop there. And he slides it quickly to Lee. The puck's taken along the wall. Oh, that'll make a big choice about going into the corner after that collision. Quick pass to Slater. Winnipeg's got the puck now.
Slater is trying to get to the bench, and you can certainly tell that she's not 100% right now here, James. I hope all is okay because she does not look good right now.
Winnipeg's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Plays the puck. Poked away in the defensive end. Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Great reach with the poke check by Marks. Uses the force on that hit. Puck grab by Powers. Trying to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Baker's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Martin's carrying it ahead. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. And the puck skips away after that move. The Snowflakes have it now. And it's a quick pass to Powers. There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books, second period just around the corner. Closing seconds of the first intermission. Sabalski, pounder, and here comes period number 2. Second period underway, and we're still in search of our first goal in this one. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you see?
Winnipeg showcasing some offensive talents in that opening frame, James. Really dangling with the puck in the offensive zone. A lot of motion, opened up a ton of lanes. They just weren't rewarded. They didn't cash in on those opportunities. They need to shore that up in the second.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the faceoff.
Though they haven't scored on the power play yet, man, it is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Look at this. She's short-handed on a breakaway. She scores! Oh, wow!
Well, no indecision here, no panic here. James, she gets in with the goaltender, and she figures the goalie out, knows where to go with the puck, using great deception, and buries it home.
That'll be trending on social media tonight. The Snowflakes, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of one-way left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be. Bones is getting booed every time he steps on the ice, and that's a result of injuring the hometown player, and the crowd's not going to let him forget it.
Sends a pass over, and that somehow stayed out of the net. Toronto's got the puck short-handed. Shot, and he'll likely feel that one in the morning. Bones takes the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Power play expires, and they've got to be left shaking their heads as they fail to convert and serve up a shorthanded goal.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating, and I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one. Deacon Poots' last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Snowflakes lead it 1-0. And that's off a stick. Powers moves the puck. Directs it on over to Baker. Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Puck moved over to Slater. Across the line along the left wall. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. And he loses control here. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Marks. Turns that one away.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Toronto's up 1-0. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Martin's going to play it against the half wall. Winnipeg's got the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Across the line from center. Moves it quickly over to Martin. He made the stop to goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front.
They're tied up with the goal.
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step, and when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you, and they get the equalizer for their efforts.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Rocks him on the play. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. From the point, they take control of it. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James, but it's pure athleticism that gets the job done. That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the...
He's got a step! Turns to the side on the breakaway!
Well, you can tell that he didn't lose his cool with this one-on-one battle. Real quiet feet in the crease, technical movements, and makes that huge save.
Here in the back half of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Toronto's won the defensive zone draw. Now a quick pass to Martin. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Orange plays it against the boards. Here's a chance. Nice save from point-blank range. I know they didn't like the non-goal call, but the show must go on here. Here we go with a face-off. The Pucks win the draw here in the neutral zone. Quick pass to Moss. Here's a short pass to Bowes. Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
Bowes wins the draw at center. Taken by Marks. And he slides it quickly to Ma. Winnipeg's got the puck against the boards. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Winnipeg's looking to break out of their own end. Slides it quickly to Ma. Fires it! Deacon Poots opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Sometimes they don't ask how many, it's just how, James. And if you break this down, it's unbelievable
Well, with both centers tied up in the scrum, that's a smart read on her part to come up with it. Scoops up the puck here. And it's a quick pass to Martin. Here's a chance in front. Sends the feed in front. And that doesn't connect. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Lee's got it in the defensive end. And there we go. Icing is the call. In the final moments of this period, Winnipeg's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. The Pucks win it in the defensive zone.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Stopped by the goaltender. Quick feed to Martin. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Marks. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here. And we'll come back. Third period action next. Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Here we go. Period number 3 is now underway. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
Toronto's right where they should be in this game, behind James. It's been earned because they've been scrambling in their own zone. They've been disjointed and disconnected, and they haven't had any puck possession. When you don't have the puck on your stick, you can't generate any offense at all.
Picked up along the boards by Martin. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Puts it just wide of the net. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck now. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Winnipeg's got possession here in the neutral zone. Strong defensive effort. Slides the puck down low.
He's been so dangerous tonight. He's got 2 in the game. You know he's looking for the Hattie.
Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Into the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Feeds it on over to Lee. Here's the chance in front. He scores. What an opportunity. It delivers.
This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Pucks have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Oh, a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Gets the glove on it.
Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage. And the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is pumped.
Powers wins the face-off in his own end. Nice zone entry on the left side. The Snowflakes will play it from the corner. The Pucks gain possession. Big-time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. Winnipeg's on the attack. Moves the puck. Bonneau stick handling in his own zone. Quick feed to Baker with the stop. Moves it on over to Lee. And that's off a stick. Can't connect. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Quick pass across to Martin. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Bones. Knocks the puck loose after a solid walk. Levels him with the hit. Grabbed along the boards by Marks. Puck exits the zone. Moves it to Marks. Winnipeg's got the puck against the half wall. Good stand-up hit on the play. And he dodges the puck check there. Rocks him on the play. And that pass attempt is deflected. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a shot. Oh, and it goes off one of her own teammates in front. And sends it just out of reach. The Snowflakes have it now. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. And now it's grabbed by Marks. Here they are on the attack. Tuck gets around the check. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hit check. Marks setting up against the wall. Skates across the blue line. And not much on that one.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Pucks are up 3-1. Nice job tying up his opponent. Oh, a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
He's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off the stick, and he lost possession.
Here's a feed in front. She scores! What a way to finish that!
Oh, James, she's going to ripple the twine on that one. I mean, she's in tight. She's got to fight for the space, but she buries it.
Winnipeg's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Oh, these home fans have had enough. They're wondering when a call's going the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Winnipeg's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
An opportunity on the power play to right the wrong, giving up that shorty earlier. A real trendsetter here, the ability to get back on your toes and put one by.
Now a quick pass to Baker. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Claw's been unbelievable tonight in terms of her distribution, just knowing where to put the puck with great timing here, James. She knows where her opponents are, she knows where her teammates are, and she's delivering the goods. She's got multiple assists in this one, and we're still counting.
Powers and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the face-off. Bones takes possession after that center ice face-off. Under a minute to go in the third. Drills him. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. He might have a step here. He's in all alone. And he goes back to regroup. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Moves into the slot. Decides to think about it. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Showing out for Edgeworth there. Quick shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Looks to pass it to Lee. The puck's been taken behind the net. Feeds it over. Toronto's penalty killers get a hold of it. Winnipeg's got the puck along the boards. Denies the slapper. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. You know, a gauntlet was thrown down, the challenge accepted prior to this one, and you know what, Cheryl? This was just a fun EASHL matchup.
Yeah, it was pretty back and forth, but I'll tell you what, the victor goes to the team that played better, and it didn't turn out the way the losing team wanted.
Oh, you can feel the intensity between both sides for this EASHL club matchup after the challenge was thrown down. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. And we are underway. Nice speed at center, moves up ahead now. Dishes it to Martin. Look at this, they've got some moves here on the attack. Big time stop there.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Finds nothing but air on that shot. Winnipeg's got possession here in the offensive zone. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Powers. On-man rush. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. Ma's got it in the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Lee. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Angles it over to Martin. Winnipeg's got a hold of it against the wall. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Quick pass to Lee. Here's the chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. Martin's been nabbed for tripping.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
The Pucks get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
An opportunity here to go 1-by-1 on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Stars! And look at that, they take the lead shorthanded.
Well, they were so urgent on that PK, and they recognize an opportunity to attack. I mean, this is an added bonus, James, that can certainly turn the temperature of the game. What a finish. This is a great pass that leads to the goal, and it takes incredible vision to find an open player like this, James. You got to manipulate with your eyes, and then you got to find a way to put it tape to tape. He does it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Moves it quickly over to Lee. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. And he's ridden off the puck. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. On the attack along the boards. Great heads-up play with the stick by Powers. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. They get it out of the defensive end.
Martin's almost back on the ice.
Sends it quickly to Lee. Both teams back to even strength, and after giving up a short-handed goal, it's an opportunity the power play unit would probably soon forget.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to be the task on this one, protecting that 1-goal lead.
The Snowflakes don't like it, but they'll serve 2 in the penalty box.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a 1-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's short-handed, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
Oh, that's a great heads-up read on her part to take possession there on the scrum. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. The puck's played along the wing. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. And they manage to clear it. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Makes a move in front. Makes the save. The Pucks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, violent collision on the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
The Snowflakes preserve the lead as their penalty killers get the job done.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one, and that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn up another gear. They have done that here. There's a collision. And they come away with possession here on their own end. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And she shakes off a check. What a steal in his own end.
Anytime you're trailing in a game, you try and move forward by being a catalyst yourself and get the puck moving properly. Well, this is not the case. Overworking, overhandling the puck, and it leads to a turnover.
Here's a short pass to Bones. Oh, what a hit against the boards.
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
Quick feed to Bones. Now a quick pass to Lee. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. The puck's looking against the half wall. Takes it to the front. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
And he gets in front of it.
Deacon Poots helping his team with his rebound control.
Stars! I'm not two words going on.
Yeah, certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top on the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack. You need multiple things to win hockey games, James. You need skill, but you need
Sharks have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number 1.
Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? To have some urgency heading into the intermission, and he can take that to the bank, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizer here. Now you got a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out firing on all cylinders to start the second.
She handles the feed. Offside the call, will get a reset. Getting into the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. Toronto's won the draw. Winnipeg's ready to go on the attack. Moves the pass in front. What a chance, but that goes off target, off a body in front. A lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Toronto's fortunate the game is still tied here, James. They have a minority of shots on net. They're going to have to get at some attack mentality, a sense of urgency, and drive the net.
Slides the puck across to Bones. Sends the pass over. Lays the body. Oh, that didn't work off the boards.
He recognized the space in behind the defender, tried to sidestep, but didn't work.
Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time. He's able to take it away.
Feeds it down low. The Snowflakes get a hold of the puck in their own end. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Scoops up the puck now. And here's the pass to Martin. Oh, making you cross his belt with the hit. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. The Snowflakes move the puck in the defensive zone. Great timing to come up with the interception. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he puts it off. Went for the dirty tangle and it goes sideways.
He's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. Cross corner dump in. And he comes up with it. Huge steal in his own end. Clearing attempt. Oh, and that's blocked and kept in at the line.
It's amazing when there's so much ice available, and you hit the player square in the shins. You got to find a way to get that one out.
Moves it to Bones. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass to Slater. Toronto's got it in their own zone. And it's a quick pass to Baker. And that pass is redirected. Great pass in the left wing up the middle now. The Snowflakes have it now. Tries to feed it over to Powers. And that pass goes off a stick. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Gets his stick on it. Can't take this. It goes off a stick. Answered the call on that play.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position to just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
And that's deflected off someone in front. And look at this. They really ratcheted up the intensity here. Carrying it, looking. And here's the whistle as the goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest.
Game's all about trying to get that puck, and anytime you see your opponent with it, you want to separate, and that's exactly what happens here with that huge hit.
Well, lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck now. And now he moves it quickly to Lee. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Play is called for offside. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we are all tied up in this one. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it quickly over to Powers. And that's hooked away. Thunderous hip check on the play. And we'll reset things after that icing.
Want to have a look at this thunderous hip check again here on replay, James. I mean, he lined his target up perfectly and elicited a perfect textbook hip check. That one's great.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Toronto's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck. Leads to an opportunity.
Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. With all kinds of traffic, he grabs the puck here inside his own end. Can't keep a hold of it. Slides it across. Deacon Coates gonna hang on for a whistle. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Passes it to Baker. Puts it on net. And one last save. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home. And we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. It has been a fantastic matchup here, back and forth at both ends of the ice. Let's see what happens in the third. Oh, nice play, but an even better defensive effort there.
I think he got too tight to the defender to be able to make that play.
They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
Toronto's gone up by 1 here in period number 3.
You know that they recognize that they've got the lead in the third period, so they have to be defensively responsible, but you can't just sit back and protect. You got to be aggressive when you get the moment and take advantage of it.
From the neutral zone now. Play is blown dead with the offside. We're still in the early stages of this period. Toronto's got a one-goal lead. The Pucks take control of the face-off. Slides the puck over. In place! Oh, and it goes off his glove! Feeds the puck to Slater. Toronto's looking to break out. Now a quick pass to Martin. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Now he slides it up to Lee. And he slides it quickly to Ma. Handles the puck. And he makes the save.
Deacon Coots styles it. Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Ma's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
It's tough to be behind the 8-ball in the PK when you're trailing by 1. Sometimes it feels like wasted time, James. It's not wasted, though. You got to get back to even strength, and maybe you can have a power kill in there as well. Generate some momentum.
Throws it on goal. Scores! And they capitalize with the extra player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
Well, using the advantage of having extra ice available to them, James, that's why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection.
Powers wins the draw at center. Tries to get it to Martin. The puck's left to start the transition game. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
Baker's doing what it takes to generate offense in this game tonight, James. He's got multiple points, and he really has been a threat in the offensive zone in particular. I just love the chemistry he has with his line mates and the energy that he has, in particular when he has the puck on his stick.
And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Passes it over. She handles the pass. Loses the coverage there. Here's a shot. Oh, I'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Tries to get the puck to Powers. The Snowflakes will play from the defensive zone. How did it get a slot? Oh, it stays out. Wow.
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. You thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Shane.
Yeah, they made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
Receives the pass. Quick feed down low. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Slater's letting the puck. Great pressure to force the turnover by Marks. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Can't keep a hold of it. Moves it around along the half wall. Tremendous hip check on the play. Here's a short pass to Martinez. Puck scooped up by Marks. Quick feed to Ball. We got a whistle offside to call.
What a timely save, James. I mean, if that doesn't ignite a fire to his entire team, I don't know what will. He's doing everything to keep his team in this.
Past the midway mark of the frame, it's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. And he was ready for that one.
Well, the bench just erupts with that thunderous hit there, James. I mean, she knew exactly where she was going with that one. It was all about intention and purpose to lay her opponent out and get the puck.
Winnipeg's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Foles wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Scores! And they close the gap significantly with that strike.
You can feel it, can't you, James? You can feel the energy shifting and changing in this game. Now they're within striking distance. This next shift, it's huge. There isn't much room when you're in tight to the net, James, but she manages to get that puck on her stick and release it quickly for the goal.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Moves it to Bowes. Now over to Mob. Quick pass to Bowes. Ultimo. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Martin's moving the puck through his own zone. Look at her go. With possession along the wall. Oh, she takes a big hit on the play.
Well, and it's been repetitive.
All alone. And makes the routine save. Great read by Bones. Final minute to go here in the third. Moves it quickly over to Baker. Winnipeg's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides it across. Picked up along the wall by Marks. The Snowflakes have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Powers. And that's knocked away by Marks. Gains the zone from the right side. Ma's got it against the boards. Here's a chance. Makes the save on the slapper. Winnipeg's got the puck along the boards. Slides into Bones. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books.
I really like their effort in this EASHL challenge. I mean, they were ready. They were amped up for this one, clearly.
Well, this was a complete team effort. They wanted the bragging rights. They wanted to come out on top of this challenge. It was an impressive win.